you doing? Good.
So I guess just to start, what's it with this team and its comeback victories?
Yeah, there's a lot to it, right? I mean, we've got to get better with our starting pitchers. We're getting ourselves, we're kind of shooting ourselves in the foot either, when it comes to a walk or a hit batter in some leverage counts where we should be being able to put guys away. And we'll work that out, but, it's putting us behind putting us behind on the scoreboard. But our game's long. It's like I tell our players all the time, we never need to panic. It's a long game. Just keep coming up, stay in your approach, have quality at bats. And when you do, we're going to have a chance to get off a good swing. Obviously, Slate and, Trey got off 2 good swings tonight for homers.
Yeah, speaking of quality at bats, you've touched on how Slate sort of not expanded his strike zone a little bit more. How specifically has he done that?
Yeah, I mean, he's worked really, really hard on his plate discipline. I thought even tonight he got off, even that last at bat, I mean, he hammered that ball to right field. I thought that was a really, really good approach. Lines out, probably, we'll get the data, but if I had to guess, well over 100 again. And then, hey, even when he did get jammed right there, we were in what we call a green run. Their infield was in. He moves the baseball and gets another RBI. So, he's just having, as you like to say, he's having those professional at-bats.
Yeah. And then Davis Chastain, facing his former team, comes out after you guys retake the lead. How big was that to just shut them down there?
Yeah, I mean, Davis, he was itching to get in the game. But I thought, those things usually can go one of two ways, right? They can get overhyped and, spray the ball around. But I thought Davis was really good, locked in, attacked the strike zone, threw a really good change up there at the end, and attacked the strike zone and got 3 outs.
The rest of the bullpen was great, too, all night. What do you have to say about the other guys besides Davis?
Yeah, I mean, it started, I thought Tyler McLaughlin was really, really good tonight. He only threw 8 or 9 pitches off the top of my head. He was throwing really hard, commanding the strike zone, set a tempo and presence. Then that led to a DJ Radke throwing the ball well. And DJ's got a really good slider. And then you look at what Justin Bird did there, in the 8th. I mean, Justin's a strike thrower who attacks the strike zone with 3 pitches. He did that. And then obviously Brian Curley is really, really good. So
Robbie had a nifty play down here on the third baseline. He tends to be nifty on the bases in general.
Yeah,
Talk about him.
Yeah, the guys call him Motor for a reason, because he's like a car that never stops. And yeah, I mean, when you're dynamic and there's that great analogy, you can't coach speed. And it's always great to have speed on the base pass. We got a little too aggressive tonight at times. But that's part of letting these guys play a little loose and free, is giving them the ability to take off and do some things. And we'll continue to work on it.
Trey Phelps, I know it wasn't to the T-Mobile place, so to say, but how good was it to see him hit it out again?
Yeah, no, I mean, Trey's getting closer and closer and closer each week to getting back to Trey. And he's settling in. He's learning how to deal with expectations because there's a lot on it. And so it was good to see him slow the game down and just stay in his approach.
Midweek games can go so many different directions, a lot of upsets. Why is it so important to take care of business in the midweek?
Yeah, I think that's good. I think that just shows that you're tough, right? I mean, that old definition of toughness is just you're capable of great endurance. And, to be able to endure, because you are going to get everybody's best shot during the midweek, when you play in the SEC. Everybody wants to take that guy down. We haven't played one yet where there's not been high energy, by the other team, and they're coming out and they're swinging hard. And, so I think it's good for us. It's a good test just to show our guys, hey, just slow down, play the game, no matter what the score is, keep battling and put up runs. And if you do that, at the end of the season, not only does it help you midweek, but it helps you in league play as well.
Thanks, Will.
Thank you.